Hey guys, welcome back, and we're on the Alfa Romeo today, and you can probably see just behind me that does not look like a Jeep. The Jeep was sold. Unfortunately, there I did say a special surprise was going to happen. I was going to swap it for an Oldsmobile 1974 Supreme. It was a bit more of a project than I anticipated. So it was a bit rough, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Like I say, 2 days later, someone bought the car. It's absolutely fine. Today, and obviously excuse my voice and out of breath, I'm a little bit ill today. Today we're going to do timing bell, service, engine mount, and I think that should be it today. But obviously I still need to do the coil spring on this side, full valet, and few scraps here and there. We'll get it done and dusted. But let me show you the recent purchase. I know I shouldn't have bought another one until I got rid of this one, but it was cheap, so let me show you. Right, so this is it. This is the Fiat 500. 1.4 litre is the lounge, the L. I don't know, they have so many different ranges, it's hard to keep up with all these different cars. But this one, I saw it on the pictures, saw the advertisement and everything, and it was cheap. It's got a panoramic, obviously panoramic, but it's got a lovely sunroof. You can see inside. It's a little stained, but wash that and it'll be perfect. A few little minor issues. Obviously the badge is missing, whether someone stole that or just fallen off. There's a polish, wash inside, a couple of tyres, a service, and it'll be ready to rock and roll out the door. That would be pretty quicker than this thing, but I need to get this done first before this thing just keeps sitting there and sitting there, and then I end up keep parking something else here each time. So I'm going to concentrate on this thing, get this done, and hopefully someone else can enjoy this motor. Obviously I'm going to test drive it once it's all done, get it MOT'd, make sure it's 100% before I even put it up for sale. I'll end up test driving it for a couple of days, maybe for the weekend or something like that. I'll show you guys how it drives as well. So let's get cracking on with what we're meant to do. Alright, just starting to take obviously the engine mount off, and just see how much play that has. Definitely one. Thankfully I got a new one to pop on, but we're nearly there. Going to remove this bracket and then we're exposed, ready for the time belt to come off. I've got to point out how worn out this engine was. Yeah, just one finger. That engine was sort of knocking around in there, ready to say peekaboo. Alright guys, so the new timing belt is nice and fresh. As you can see through this old one, it is cracked and ready to snap. Unfortunately, I didn't have my tools for the timer for this, so I just did it the old school. I just marking the belt on either side, so I marked at the top here and then marked on the crank, and then just loosen this off just a little bit, not too slack, but just enough just so I can slip this belt off. Unfortunately I've only got two hands and I couldn't really put the camera in a good position, so I've just basically slackened this off just a tiny bit, like half a turn, just so it can move with my hand a little. Slip that off, slip it on, count your teeth, measure the belt, make sure it's exactly the same as this one, and slipped it back on. Tighten that back up so it can sing its note. Spun it around. I checked the adjuster and all is good. So next is to place this belt, get it all back together, new engine mount on, let's get going. Right, new engine mount is on, nice and sturdy now. I don't know if I've been a bit too vague with the information that I've basically been doing on it, because I've only got two hands and I don't know where to put this one. So, you've obviously got the engine mount, which has obviously got these 6 bolts to take off. Then you've got the bracket that holds the engine mount, which is 5 bolts, which is a 15 mil socket for that. See that? Yeah, 15 mil socket for this. So it's 5 all the way around that for that bracket. You're looking at a 11 sort of star socket for this, and then for the top piece it is 14 for these 3. All right, and then just under here, obviously I took the pulley off. And then replace that belt, but took the pulley off, which is here, and this has your timing teeth on it, and that's for timing. So I got a bit of my, and then you got these 3 bolts which are 13, which hold that pulley on, which I'm going to pop on now. Just wanted to add this little hole here is a keyway, which you can see there. That's the only way it can go, so you can't get it in any other way except for the way that it's wherever that keyway is. There. Just because, as you can see, there's a little noggin piece there. That's for your crank sensor. And obviously, if you put that the wrong way around or knock that piece off, then you're gonna mess it all up. And you don't want that to happen. You'll end up having to apply a new piece there for you. So just make sure you know that the little piece is just there, so you pop that on, and obviously don't damage it off. And obviously when you're doing your auxiliary, and when you're doing your auxiliary belt, putting the new one on, it is a 13 mil socket where you put a spanner, whichever you like, in the on position, and then when you want to do it, just pull up like that so you can slip the belt on. And that's it really. Now, I just want to excuse myself for my short breath, as I'm a little ill at the moment. Got the old man flu. Bear with me for a moment. Right, I'm going to be doing the plugs now after I've just done the timing. I'm going to start the car up obviously, but I don't want it too hot. So I'm going to do the plugs, and while I'm here I've also taken the breather off. I'm going to replace this shoddy pipe that someone decided to just stick on. I mean, it is squashed, so I mean it's not going to do too much harm, but I want to make it look good. Right, so we're going to take the plugs out now, one by one, and I've already cracked this one off already, so let's just see. A little bit at the top, but that got me done when I was cleaning it. So there's something there, but lovely dry and quite nice. So let's get this plug out and see what it looks like. So I'm going to try and do 2 things at once. So let's get that down there. Alright, maybe not 2 things at once because I don't want to. One sec, let me crack it. Cracked. And yeah, I would have thought the I don't have the special tool that this is for, you know, for the plugs. So do that, but oh, here we go. Oh, that's not too bad actually. I can't focus on it, really. Doesn't look too bad. That's pretty clean. But we'll replace them and check them all. Okay, so plugs are in. All I've got to do is oil, which I want to do a flash anyway. That's all in. Timing belt stickers on. I've got to do a shock on this side. Clean it out. There is a couple of little dings and scratches. And then it's ready to rock and roll. Mostly a clean up really. As you can see, just in here, it looks a little grubby. So I'm going to wash the seats, a few little stains. It's not that bad, but I want to wash the seats and make it look really nice. Get it rolling. So there's not much else wrong with it really. The steering wheel's in really good condition. It just needs a good hoover. It's a bit of polish. And yeah, ready to rock and roll. I let it dry out because obviously I washed it and then did the timing and everything. So it might be just a crud somewhere. But it took it over nicely. Allowing a bit of fuel, but it's